Hey everybody, here it is, the moment of truth. Do we have Platinum God? Yes. Wow, I kind of didn't expect that. That is a cool title screen. I finally made it. It took us longer than it should have. I mean, Wrath of the Lamb has only been out for about 2 months, but still. Finally, we've gone from Golden God, stop playing, eventually Platinum God. You know what? That calls for a victory lap, and victory lap calls for some Isaac play, because he is probably my favorite character. I don't know, it's hard to say. Game glitched out a little bit there. What else is new? I mean, it's not like I downgraded my computer recently to cause all these glitches. Still rolling with a pretty beastly machine here. I'm just not sure what's going on. But it doesn't matter anymore, because we've finally achieved... What is that head doing? Oh, it was the neutral flag pushing it away. Finally achieved, I guess, the height of perfection in our Isaac play, which is probably causing several people out there to laugh. Don't laugh, I hear you. I am always listening. I'm like Santa Claus, but scarier. Although, you know, it doesn't really get much scarier than Santa Claus. A fat dude who lives in the North Pole. Obviously, he's physically hardy to be able to survive such conditions. Bearded, comes down your chimney at night, so I guess he's svelte as well, despite being morbidly obese. Lived for 1,000 years, leaves you presents. Sounds like Uncle Marcello from Amy. I don't know if anyone else has played Amy, because it's pretty awful, but... Anyway, I'm not going to go off on that tangent. I was going to go on like a 20-minute long tangent about Uncle Marcello the rapist in Amy. And transparent character design, but that's not necessary. Because we were playing the Binding of Isaac, people are probably sweating it. Oh man, is the Isaac Let's Play going anywhere? Yeah, it's going up on YouTube every single day. Maybe you've noticed. The same thing that I said when I beat Isaac before I knew Wrath of the Lamb was coming out. It's like the play, as long as I'm enjoying playing it, I will enjoy uploading it. There's always the chance that maybe, you know, as other series get phased in, that maybe Isaac will slow down a little bit, but it's not getting phased out anytime soon. It's not like I can't stop playing. It's an addiction. The Isaac hangover all at once would just make me drop dead, probably. I was hoping for a spirit heart there, but I guess it doesn't matter. We already have an HP upgrade. Now we're just going to get back to that Isaac style that we were at in, like, April, where I've done ooh, Guppy's hairball. It's trash! Well, money equals power could be better. Of course, what did I tell you? As soon as you get Guppy's hairball, or an item that you've been looking for a long time, it is just going to show up constantly. We might as well try it once. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good with money equals power. It probably was not worth all that I gave up for it. But it's one of those things where if I get to like 20 cents, all of a sudden, oh no. I can get to 40 cents or 50 cents or who knows. But, you know, we have to actually get some money in the first place in order to make this worthwhile. Otherwise, we're fresh out of luck, basically. But, you know, we're Isaac. We got decent tiers. We got decent stats in pretty much every direction. So we don't have to sweat that too much. Although I would love to get the penny bag or something like that. The money bag, I guess it's called. Trying to make it more of a habit to visit these self-sacrifice rooms. Because I've heard they were buffed recently. Heard they recently added more hops. And now I have unlimited keys, which is good, because otherwise I have 0 keys. So we'll be looking for, I guess, primarily cash, because we don't need damage upgrades to the same extent that we normally would, provided that we can actually pick up, you know, 20 cents, double it, get to 40. That's A-okay in my books. It's like having 4 half damage upgrades or like 4 full damage upgrades. To be honest with you, I still don't know the full mechanics of how money equals power works. What I do know, Technology 2, it's a pretty baller item. It is going to slow down our regular tiers, but, you know, there's a trade-off for everything, and the trade-off for Technology 2 is pretty damn good. So, you know, we could go to the shop as well, but it's one of those things where I don't want to spend money, and the only thing I guess I would be hoping to find greed in the shop. So maybe we will, because we have unlimited keys, but it seems like a strange course of action. I guess there's no risk beyond, like, the amount of time it takes me to walk back, but it's not that significant, because we're only on the basement part 2. It's a teeny floor. What do we got, like, less than 10 rooms? Somewhere around, like, 10 rooms. We also have an extra heart if we find an arcade or something, which, oh, well, we're not going to run into greed. Instead, we're going to run into Super Wrath, which may actually be terrible. But we're going to try to hit Super Wrath with his own troll bombs. That might be absolutely impossible. Right now, we're doing pretty much 0 damage to him. Because of the way that this arena is set up, full of, like, impenetrable rocks, or nearly impenetrable rocks, difficult for me to get a beat on him for too long, which sucks. We need to basically keep this laser on him at all times if we're going to do substantial amounts of damage. The good news is, we should get some kind of bomb-related item here. Even if it's just like a bomb collection. I was thinking of Spelunky for a second. Even if it's just like 2 or 3 bombs, that's not a problem. I can live with that. What would be a problem is if he drops like red hearts or something without actually hurting me. Well, oh man! I got incredibly lucky to not get hit there. And probably there as well. I can't believe this fight has gone as well as it has. He had good throw there, but as long as I guess stand behind these bomb shelters, there's not a whole lot he can do. Very nearly done here. This is a rough draw. I don't need to tell you, but it's a rough draw for a mini-boss. For only our 2nd floor. But he's nearly dead. Oh, one last one. That'll be the one that gets me. Nope. Instead, we get 2 bombs. We get a tarot card of the world, which will show us the location of the secret room, which I will use. Because I want to go to the secret room, because, you know, gives me more money. Maybe I can use this 2 of diamonds card faster. And suddenly be, you know, rolling in the deep when it comes to damage. Full disclosure, I've never heard rolling in the deep, despite the fact that I use it as an expression all the time. Never, I mean, I've heard the hook, I think. I don't remember. I can't really afford to do that, but I will go to the self-sacrifice room. World card was a waste, but I wanted to take 2 of diamonds to the next floor anyway, so what can you do? Troll bomb! Alright, so, well, we do have a full heart awaiting us before the boss room. I think we're gonna be fine. And a reroll. We haven't used our reroll at all. Oh, we should go to the shop while we're here. It won't be greed. Well, why am I going to the shop then? You raise a good question. I mean, any of these items would be fine. I'm not doing well on spirit hearts, or bombs, or keys, or I forgot what the other thing is at this point. But we can't afford them anyway, so what's the point? It doesn't really matter. We will just get this and get ready to fight what'll hopefully be an easy boss. The Gemini, not so bad. Probably gonna take a little bit of time to get to kill here. He's fast as well, and I am not that fast, so I kind of have to rely on momentum a little bit. Or at least just staying further away from him than I would otherwise like. Kind of expected that shot to come in a little bit faster. The good thing about Gemini as opposed to Little Steven, or regular Steven, is that we can get basically any normal boss item from him, which is cool. Bad thing is I don't think we can get Little Steven, so... Oh, maybe we can. It probably just has really low odds, because I think I've gotten Steven from other stuff before. Like how you can get Little Chad sometimes from not fighting Chad. But 99% of the time, you're going to get it from fighting Chad. Alright, that was easy. We'll take the HP upgrade. You know, it's always a plus to get those early. Amass your health. Maybe you get a Polyphemus or a Brimstone trade with the devil or something later, and now you're cooking with gas. Got decent health, incredible damage. Right now my damage is less than incredible. I only have 2 cents, which is incredibly disappointing. Normally you get so much more money than this. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll use a bomb to make this happen. I don't care. I don't care. Yep, still fucked it up somehow. Also, probably should not have wasted a bomb considering I'm still rolling on regular hearts here. Oh my god. This is crazy. Guess the game has decided, now you got Platinum God, we can just fuck with you. I don't care. Maybe we'll get an Attack Fly from this, I'd re-roll it. Attack Fly is not one of my favorite items in the game. It has its uses. For example, it fits nicely in the trash can. And is excellent. One of the best items in the game at being re-rolled. I really can't deny that it has incredible re-roll potential. Sounds like I'm doing a job interview or writing my own resume or something. Yeah, I spent a couple months as a professional YouTuber. It allowed me to really hone my time management skills, deal with adversity in the form of, you know, angry YouTube comments. It was a difficult job. Now, hopefully, I'll stop taking damage soon, because I'm starting to feel like I'm just awful at the Binding of Isaac. Taking out a couple of these dudes per pass, but that's not enough to make me feel good about myself. Shh, get out of there! I need more damage. Thank God I have all this health. Otherwise, like, Isaac normally starts with 3, I'd be dead right now. Mind you, I probably wouldn't have taken as much dumb damage if I had less health. I know that sounds like a horrible fallacy or something, but normally when I have low health, I play much more cautiously. Oh, Jesus Christ, I could still die on this. This is bad. It's Caves 1. Lots of health, Technology 2, as my favorite character. Well, at least we got one more cent out of the deal, getting ever closer to actually getting 1 damage upgrade. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. We're gonna take damage here, too. I'm gonna die. That's madness. Let's restart. That is crazy. I'm not happy with that. But it doesn't matter. Victory lap. Woo! I've already called an episode Victory Lap. I know people have probably already left that in the comments by this point. You almost got me, Tick. However, what else are you going to call an episode like this? It's a Victory Lap. Deal with it. I'm going to leave that Spirit Heart for now, because there's a chance that I will want to go to the self-sacrifice room, should there be one. We have the MITRE. We're going to take that, because it gives us such a good chance to get Spirit Heart drops in the future. So moving on here, luckily Cellar 1 is a small-assed floor. We have no self-sacrifice room, so I'll just go back, pick up that Spirit Heart, shoot all this poop, because it has a chance to drop Spirit Hearts now that we have the MITRE, I believe. In my opinion, anyway, in my experience, I should say. I don't think it's an opinion. It's my personal take on things. And we have a reroll ready for whoever we come across, which is hopefully going to be... I'm going to guess that we're going to get the Widow. Not Famine, not Famine. The Widow, okay. We've been seeing Pin a lot less often lately. I wonder if people were like, hey Edmund, the Pin, or just Pin I guess, is, you know, the easiest boss in the game by several orders of magnitude. Maybe you should move him to the basement instead of the cellar. Stop spitting spiders at me, you big asshole. I just took damage. God, Widow, stop being such a dick. Well, hopefully we don't take too much. This is embarrassing. Widow's just stomping my ass. Luckily, we'll get back to full health, but I didn't lose that Spirit Heart. Whatever. We've got... Oh my god. We've got the MITRE. We'll be okay. As long as we survive a little bit longer. 8-ball. Tears up. And Tarot card. Versus range upgrade. In hindsight, I wish I had not re-rolled that. But it's not like I re-rolled a truly... It's not like I re-rolled a truly amazing item or anything. Sadly, still no keys. We just don't get close to this guy. We should be alright. And I want to fight this boss right away, so we can use our D6. But instead, I guess I'll go to the treasure room. See what we got in there. We got the feather. The feather's pretty bad. But what I will do is take the feather, go in here. Oh, that won't charge our D6. That'll just allow us to kill the boss. So that's not really that effective. But I'll continue shooting this fire. You never know. Maybe get some health. Sadly not. I do want to fight the boss, but we have to get one more charge. Or, we should just fight the boss right away. If we die, we die. I don't think we're going to die. We're probably a Pin now, or Famine. It's Pin. Okay, so we're going to be fine, most likely. We'll be able to re-roll the feather from the item room. We'll probably take whatever we get here. We don't have to, I guess. We could work it for 2 re-rolls if we wanted to. Work the floor for 2 re-rolls, I mean, because we've only done, like, 2 rooms. There's got to be at least a few more. But we're in that situation where if something is okay, we'd probably take it. Get around here. We're about halfway through Pin. Perhaps I will be able to get a deal with the devil. Like, lard, full health drop from Pin, deal with the devil, brimstone, plus flying, 2 for the price of 1, and we will be totally sitting pretty, absolutely free. Let's just focus for now. We're like 14 minutes in. I'm doing garbage man duty here. Okay, so far so good. Maybe a brimstone in here. There's a nail. That's pretty awesome. That's an item that I enjoy having. So we'll take that. We'll lose the D6. In hindsight, would have been best to re-roll that feather. Oh well. You know, still doing fine here. So we'll look around now that we have the nail. We'll do some more damage. We'll amass a ton of Spirit Hearts. We'll get some more money. We don't have money equals power anymore, so I can stop sweating money, I guess. I literally do sweat money. It makes it hurts coming out. But it's worth it. Run faster. Jump higher. Man, I'm not gonna be part of your system. Okay, we got a pill that will hopefully give us not damage to us, not damage to us. Bad gas. Damage to no one. Could use a bomb to get to this chest. I'm gonna do that. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Never mind. Instead, we will just leave. Of my own volition, not because of that, of course. That would be crazy. Alright, and we'll fight Gluttony, because apparently all we're going to do today is fight mini-bosses over and over and over. On the, like, first 2 floors. Would like some more Spirit Heart drops from the MITRE. Which, by the way, if I hadn't corrected this in an earlier episode, was pointed out to me, does not make a greater chance of item rooms spawning in the womb. That's a health upgrade, that's awesome. Makes a greater chance of libraries spawning in the womb, which is cool. Libraries, you know, great resources for knowledge. And also have the potential to give you some good books. I've heard. I mean, I've never actually stepped foot in library, but I heard there were lots of those paper things in them. Not the ones you use to roll cigarettes, the ones you use to get knowledge, I guess. I don't know, it's never really dawned on me. Don't trap me here. Don't trap me. There we go, okay. Just get the fuck out of there. Okay, this dude has to go. Now we can talk about this situation right here. Really thought I'd be able to hit that TNT from this distance. How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over them mountains? We get maybe a... Okay, fine. We're good. Keys are good. Getting hit by the conga line is not good. Speed upgrade would be great, actually, right now. I'm feeling a little bit low on the speed front. But perhaps we can luck out here. No, conga line is going to take forever to kill without the nail. We really need, in conjunction with the nail, you need something to make it charge faster. I mean, you don't need it, but I need it. You watching this might not need it if you're a better player than I am. Just sidestep that one like a true champion. Yeah, like a battery or a nail, just so you can actually get Spirit Hearts and you don't feel like... I probably take damage once every 6 rooms, so I'm only gaining like 1 Spirit Heart every 12 rooms, which is not a whole lot. Alright, that guy's finally done trolling the shit out of me. We'll get Monstro's Tooth, which is trash. Of course, now that I need passive items, I'm only going to get spacebar items. We've all experienced the Binding of Isaac troll engine before, I assume. If you haven't, go pick up the game on Steam. It's cheap. It's easy. It was cheaper during the sale, but it's still cheap. Right, that's a good pill of bad gas. Not a great pill. But hey, money is good, so I've heard. So the shop could be worthwhile for us shortly. This is not really a bad gas-worthy room. I would rather save it for the boss. I'll have the nail on the boss too, which is cool. Spirit Heart drop? This guy looks like he's gonna drop a Spirit Heart. He's just like, looks like he's bursting the seams with Spirit Hearts. He had a penny inside of him. That was what was giving him that purplish blue color. Alright, so we got Blighted Ovum, or whatever his name is. I'm gonna call him the Blighted Ovum. Is the Carrion Queen? I can never remember. I'm not gonna get too close to him to use bad gas. I'm basically just gonna let these bomb flies fly around, because I think he can't make more than 2 or 3. So if I just keep them alive... Ah, there's the 3rd one. Now I'm starting to question this. And that would have been the 4th one. No, there is the 4th one. But they're blowing each other up, which is always nice, you know. On a personal level, anyway. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. Whenever things start bouncing around on the screen, my brain is just like, oh, I don't understand, boss. What do I do? Back it up just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay, then now just... Okay. Only single flash to deal with now. We got a Spirit Heart out of it as well. We got a coin purse. Oh man, okay. Here's the moment of truth, potentially. Bombs are key. Well, no thank you, sir. That's bad gas, as we know. We got 2 that we don't know. This is Balls of Steel. That's real good. Pretty fly. Also pretty awesome. So we'll head down to the next floor with a little bit of added benefit. Not a whole heck of a lot, but something at least. Got a Spirit Heart here, which we could use a bomb on if we had a bomb, which we don't. And that's another Balls of Steel pill. If only I could fly right now. But we'll hope to come across a bomb and maybe have the potential to buy a ladder or something. Ladder pays out in 2 Spirit Hearts. That's pretty solid. If that is indeed the Balls of Steel pill. I think it was. Hard for me to remember the colors sometimes. Little known fact, I pretend to be colorblind now and then. So you can understand how it would be difficult for me to keep these colors in mind. Ah, fuck. That was not good damage. But if I do have the range necessary to do this. Make it sound so serious. Ah, yes, I have the range necessary to portray Sir Laurence Olivier in the upcoming off-Broadway production. hopefully I have a chance to go to this boss trap room. Extra health, extra damage, who knows? I really need extra damage, to be honest with you. I need to deal with the Devil Brimstone style extra damage coup. But that may not be able to happen. Well, definitely trade 1 bomb for 1 key, and then we'll go back down here and we'll trade 1 bomb for the Tinted Rock, which may have a damage upgrade, may have more bombs, may have more Spirit Hearts, may have more keys in it. Who knows? It's always a good trade. You never open it up and it's just like, oh, sorry, nothing. Well, I guess that's as close as it comes. But hey, there we go. We got a Spirit Heart out of it anyway. Cost us an extra key, but we got a bomb out of it. And we only need our key to go to the treasure room here. Although, okay, I wanted to poison the one that shoots the homing shots, and that was enough to kill it, so I'd say that pill worked out for the best. Probably saved me half the Spirit Heart. I can't believe that fucking turret isn't dead yet. Jesus, okay. So we have a little bit more. Got 1 more cent that is not worth a bomb to get. Another asshole room. We should definitely take out the turrets first. I'm not sure what I'm doing down here. Fucking it up as usual. The turret is not... We seriously have damage problems. And timing problems here. This could be like a 2-hour-long run. 21 minutes Caves Part 2 is not encouraging. Flies keep getting in the fucking way. Get out of here. I'm trying to do business. Keep it up, and maybe something will happen finally on this. If we hit Brimstone, this room will be over in 2 fucking minutes. Your mom's knife. Give us one of the 2, please. Don't you know who I am? I'm a fucking platinum god. I don't need to partake in this silly nonsense. Non-Brimstone, non-mom's knife runs. After you get platinum god, it should just give you an option. It's like, well, okay, what do you want? I want a junior bacon cheese. A little bit more? A little bit more? You want 1 more? You want 1 fucking more? You can have 1 fucking more if you pop up for a second, please. There we go. And a pill, which bombs are key. Check this shit out. Just rebalanced it. Homing tears, that's cool. Shame our tears don't do any damage, but we should be able to get a damage upgrade at some point. I mean, we've been doing reasonably well on this floor. And by we, I mean mostly you guys through moral support. My hands are just vessels for the will of the YouTube community. So really most of the credit goes to you. I can just sneak 1 in there. Nope. Yeah, we could be on this room for 20 minutes. Because I am probably going to find it pretty difficult to take out more than 1 of these guys at a time. Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh, no, the homing tears kind of screwed me for a second, but we're going to get out of here. But luckily, if we were on a room with like a little bit more cramped of a layout, this would be substantially more difficult. I should be able to make this room easier, though, by just pop up and then, yeah. So I don't really have to worry about the same things you normally have to worry about here. Although I will anyway. Seriously, like 5 hits per turret? This is some old school Northern Lion Isaac play before we, I guess it went on the spikes or something? Can't believe that still fucking hit me. That's crazy. Come on. I'm not gonna be here forever. Let's just plant down our bomb. Pick up a Spirit Heart. Kill the turret. Get the fuck out of here. Self-sacrifice room can S on my D if it so chooses. Let's get out of here. And there's a lot of dodging that's going on here. I feel like I've been a little bit more quiet than usual in my commentary. It's because normally I have reasonably high damage. So I can just kind of hang out, you know, have a good time. Just a couple of buddies playing Isaac here together. But now I'm like, ugh, I have to really focus on my play. We're at like 24 minutes, Caves Part 2. I do have the nail, but not much else. Except pretty solid health, I guess. Oh, not really doing that much. Oh my god, The Fly? Really? Jeff Goldblum's best movie? That's not fair. He was pretty good in Jurassic Park, too. I don't know. There's lots of Jeff Goldblum quotes you can go on. I know some people are out there saying Independence Day. If you like Independence Day unironically, you need to go back and watch it, because that movie is not good. but it is good ironically. If you're liking it because it's bad, then that is okay. But otherwise, it is Roland Emmerich's... I don't even want to go down this road. If you like Independence Day, you better sing the praises of, like, the day after tomorrow, too. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. We're almost done with this Gertie fight, so I can almost finish on this mental tangent, and hopefully move on to another one. Doing about, you know, 0.2% of Gertie's total health per shot here. One of these days, we're just gonna, you know, I was gonna just do the weird tangent, but one of these days, we're just gonna take so long to get through a room that we're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna lose 5 spirit hearts on a room or something. I'm already coming close to that, thanks for the spirit heart drop. But MITRE is giving me just enough life support to keep me alive, which is, you know, simultaneously awesome and horrible. Deal with the devil? I think I earned it. Oh man, I didn't expect that. Brimstone, take me away from here. Oh lord. Well, we'll get Lump of Coal anyway. Lump of Coal is not a horrible item. I do have those range upgrades now. So... Troll Engine's kicking in full effect again. You got fucking Platinum God off me? Check out what happens now, motherfucker. Tungsten God! But we'll see what comes out as a result of that. Krampus is about half dead. Fighting bosses is basically akin to pulling teeth at this point in my Binding of Isaac run. Doing my best to dodge, but you know, I probably have like a 65% dodge efficacy rate. And when you're spending a lot of time on a room, that 35% difference can add up. Wish I had D6 so I could reroll the Lump of Coal. Possibly pick up a Flying or a Brimstone or a Mom's Knife or something. Standard Northern Line drinking game rules. If I ever say Brimstone or Mom's Knife, you know what to do. Finally, we completed that room. It just ran out of music for a while, I think. And now we'll go down to the next floor. Depths Part 1, making great time so far. Definitely pop the nail here, immediately take damage. It's a good start. Should nearly kill itself, yeah, or totally kill itself, that's fine too. Didn't think we were going to make it out of there without getting hit. Oh yeah, this is a good room. This is one of those rooms where I could spend, you know, 4 or 5 spirit hearts absolutely getting murdered. But more likely, like just Necropolis or Depths, I'm just going to get whittled down. Slowly but surely. Run into a couple of rooms that are more difficult than I expected them to be. And all of a sudden, we're taking ourselves to Browntown. You don't ever... That's just a relationship pro tip. Don't ever tell your girlfriend you're taking her to Browntown. It's too much ambiguity. Does it mean you're going to poop on her chest? Does it mean you're going to try to put your dangle up her butt? Like, anything could happen. You got to be a little bit more specific in your requests. Or your demands. Cool, range upgrade. That's what I wanted. So, you're dead. And we can move on to the boss, which I don't want to do because I want to go to the treasure room. This is one of those rooms. Yeah, things could go badly here. Can abuse my range advantage as well as my homing tears, I think, to do a lot of damage with Lump of Coal. Maybe. Again, I think homing tears gives you a little extra range advantage as well. Simply because of the fact... Well, I would love to do that, but I can't. Simply because of the fact that you can, like, it'll stretch out your shots a little bit, I feel. I'm gonna get one more, I might as well just do full backtracking. I was gonna say, I'll get one more charge before I fight the boss, so I can use the nail on the boss, but instead, let's do things this way. Maybe we can get a couple more charges in anyway. You know, it's probably for the best to fight the boss like this. Or now we can abuse it because we have the Empress card anyway that we can pull when we fight the boss. Yep, probably going to take a ton of damage here. Can't even really work my way around these guys. We're just on the slow descent to Browntown again. Like, we're screwed. Unless we get some high damage item, which is probably unlikely. No treasure room, just a bomb and 2 angry campfires. Pretty much describes my last vacation. But maybe... we will be able to get something good going on. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but it's not really coming to fruition, and I'm taking damage in the worst ways. We can't really do anything about that either. Let's trick this one. Come down here. Very sneaky, sis. Managed to make it over there. We probably won't get another nail charge before the boss, which is disappointing, as Kevin Sorbo might feel. but you never know. Perhaps we'll be able to come across something great. I feel like I've said that 1,000 times so far in this run. That is not great, actually. It's called like My Little Friend or My Best Friend or something like that. It basically is like a object that we put on the ground, and it attracts enemies and then it explodes. I mean, it's fine. That was terrible damage. I was trying to explain. Got caught up in it. It's fine, but it's not really that useful when we already have the nail. It's not preferable to the nail. Let's put it that way. So we'll move on to our boss fight here. Definitely gonna pop this Empress card. I can't believe I'm still alive and actually sort of still gaining health. I'm doing my damnedest. I'm not trying to throw the run under the bus or anything, but we are seriously just struggling, like on the cusp of being able to do enough damage to survive on each floor. And so if like we could get something that would make it easier for us, we're gonna fight this vaguely vaginal looking spider here that scares the shit out of me every single time. See, if we were just doing as much damage as the Empress card made us do, we would be an unstoppable tour de force here. 7-time Tour de Force winner Lance Armstrong would probably agree. Maybe glitch the game and just get permanent curse state forever. That's what I'm hoping for right now. Tears up. Give me Brimstone, man. I need Brimstone. We'll take it. We need it. We need the damage up. I know it sucks that I just lost a bunch of health, but we need some way to kill enemies faster than we are. We also got the health upgrade from the Eternal Heart there. So now we got solid damage. I wouldn't even say decent. We got solid damage. Not even solid as a rock. Just solid as like a firm, medium rare steak or something. Let's use our moon card because I can't see shit anyway. We'll find a secret room for once. Possibly even make it viable for us to go to the shop. Although I find that unlikely too because we're probably going to run into greed. And we are on Necropolis, which means we have a mom boss fight here. Still, again, this is like my second run today where I've gotten no trinket until the Polaroid, or until close to the Polaroid, which is very unusual, I think. So I am gonna go to the treasure room, pick up the Spirit Heart. MITRE's doing a good job for me in that front. Peeper's Eye is okay. I prefer damage dealing items that I have control of, however, and this is exactly not that. If it homed, it would be cool. I mean, Peeper's Eye is still annoying for the enemies, I guess. Like, if we were playing multiplayer Isaac, that would be one of the most annoying enemies, or items for an enemy of mine to possibly come across. Someone tweeted me about a rumor of there being, like, a multiplayer Isaac mod in the works. If so, that would be pretty cool. But I haven't heard anything from, you know, straight out of the horse's mouth yet. So I'm a little bit skeptical about that. Although, you know, anything could happen, I suppose. So, check out over here. Maybe we'll get something from this. I don't want to do that. I would rather save this key for our shop, ideally. But I don't know if that is going to be likely either. We're probably going to run into greed, and I can't even remember which way we came from, like, at this point. Maybe this is the way to the boss. Well, this is definitely a new way. Just get hit by Peeper's Eye, motherfucker. Well, we're doing good damage to him. That surprised me. I guess those things don't have that much HP in the long run anyway. And there's our self-sacrifice room, or our spiked room. I'm thinking maybe up top here, well, we find an arcade. I don't really want to go to the arcade either. First world problems. I don't really want to go to the arcade. I do have enough money to make it work, but barely enough money to make it work if I also want the potentiality to buy something from the shop. Key over there, don't really want it. I'm going to save this nail for the mom boss fight, even if it does end up costing me, you know, like a third or a quarter of a Spirit Heart at some point. Guess we will use a bomb here for sure. For the extra Spirit Heart. It amazes me that we're still somehow earning health. You know what? We're going to pop the nail, because we might be far away from the boss. You never know. I think those guys do one full heart, so I'm not really doing a great job so far. There's our boss room. I want to visit the shop, though. While we're here, we might as well visit the shop. Like, one nun's habit could turn it around. Almost got hit by that on the way out. But I don't know. I'm feeling like we're just getting shafted constantly here. This room is not doing a lot to alleviate that concern either. With flying, this room is still a pain in the ass. With not flying, it's an absolute nightmare. Well, more keys is always useful too. We get a pickaxe. That's exactly what I need right now. Let's get crazy and buy this pill. Tears up, that's good. And we'll take our key as well, and then we'll fight Mom. It's a fight that I think should go reasonably well. But I don't know how well we survive on the womb. I don't know how well we survive if we get to the cathedral. Who knows? Okay, well this is the one that causes just the foot to come down constantly. I actually find this to be one of the easier versions of Champion Mom. The blue one I find a little bit harder. Red one can be difficult if you're using something like Epic Fetus, or Fetus in a Jar. Either one would be difficult. But if you're just firing, you know, standard shots here, not really an issue. Should get out of this unscathed with another 1/6 of a Spirit Heart in the bank. Oh, never mind. Well, still another 1/6 of the Spirit Heart in the bag. As a result of our nail charge. And an extra Spirit Heart drop, and some damage. Of course, just when I've given up hope, the game decides, now's the time. Let's make something happen. So now we should have solid damage. Of course, we still can't see anything, which is, you know, a constant problem. I don't know. I feel like our base damage is okay. I would love a tier modifier beyond homing tiers. I would love a technology. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't want to go through that for a single regular chest. Yeah, nails recharged. Let's continue on. One of the problems with this situation is that you don't know when it's okay to use your nail if you want to save your nail for the bosses, because we can't really see where we're going or where the boss room is until we're already there. Yeah, but I would love like a freezing or a slowing or a quad shot or even a triple shot or a piercing, a polyphemus, technology 2, brimstone, mom's knife. Like any of these are all good in my books and would probably be enough to maybe give us a chance. I mean, I'm not gaining as much health as I would need to be at this point, but it's all potentially okay for us as we move forward here. Kind of doubt our chances, though. You know, after a victory lap, there tends to be like a victory hangover because you get super victory drunk the night after you succeed the best as you possibly can. Hopefully that doesn't seem to be the case here. Alright, I should say it seems to be the case, but hopefully it's not the case. And we can find our boss room. Ah, it's not the boss room. That is not the boss room, and we are hemorrhaging Spirit Hearts as quickly as possible. So, with this green dude, we can't even do anything about that because we don't have any red hearts depleted yet, but you know, soon, I'll come back for you, red hearts. We will have some good times. Up, maybe? Have I been up? I have not been up, so we'll use our nail. Secondary benefit here, obviously, we'll actually be able to take out some of these rocks, which will open up the arena for us a little bit. And we will bomb key here. It's basically the contra code of Isaac to get to a little bit more money that is totally worthless for us. If only this was still the money equals power run. If I could combine this run with my last run, we would have a very powerful run. Technology 2, decent damage, money equals power with some use to it anyway. Not to mention the nail. I don't remember what I had last time. I think I had Book of Revelations. Things went badly in both runs today. But this one has at least been a little bit longer. Not much longer. We're at like 28 minutes for this one compared to 10 for the last one. But still, feeling like I'm struggling a little bit here. Gonna do it for these monstros. Can we beat... We're only on Womb 1. Shit, we have another Womb floor after this to go? I find our chances increasingly unlikely. But we will go to the right, find a path this way, as it is the only path that I think that we have not exhausted so far. Walk over to these pills. Balls of Steel. That's cool. Extends our life a little bit. Last assist. Pretty much got me trapped in this corner over here. Not good for me, unless its bullets seem to be unable to get into this tiny hole that I'm in. Been there, done that. Nothing there. And there's our boss, finally. And we've actually, again, against all odds, and with very, very poor play on, or in my opinion at least, managed to make it more Spirit Hearts, and actually maybe even amass some health here. I'm just gonna take a sip of water as we get ready to lose to Conquest. Okay, and we're one fucking room away from the nail being charged. That's something I should have checked up on. We're actually gonna win here, because we're doing crazy damage. Which feels nice to say for a change, instead of, wow, totally unremarkable damage. Taking 2 hits already, but still trucking along here. Oh, yeah, let's just wait there. Nothing Come in there. Well, Conquest is going to die. We definitely do not want to trade Nail for White Pony. White Pony is, in my professional opinion, a pretty not great item. Passive abilities to fly are just too common to warrant going for it usually. Oh, and of course we still don't have Brimstone. Whatever. I would definitely go full Spirit Hearts just to have the opportunity to have Brimstone right now. Sadly, that option does not seem to exist right now, so we will just move into the Utero Part 2 here, wasting keys like crazy. Basically trying to find a flying item. I'm not sweating the idea of opening all 4 items in the chest right now. Although I probably should be, considering we're closing in on that a little bit anyway. Alright, HP upgrade is good. Again, the game seems to want me to succeed, which I appreciate. It's nice to feel wanted like that. We'll use our Nail. Again, it's going to make this room a lot easier simply by virtue of the fact that we can get rid of all these hiding holes that these guys would have otherwise hung out in. It's nice for us, and the shots are pretty easy to dodge. Just standard greed style, maybe even a little bit slower than your average greed shot. This is not our boss. Interested to see how this Mom's Heart boss fight goes. I do have some bombs to waste on it, but not very many. Self-sacrifice room also calling to me, but would cause me to lose too many Spirit Hearts, I think, for it to be worthwhile. Who knows, though? Maybe there's been a Brimstone sitting in there the whole time, and I should just feel like a big dummy for not going in. But oftentimes they just give you spiders, and that is a waste of perfectly good spiders. Keys and an arcade. No, don't do it. Save the keys for the chest. I almost did it. I almost went through with it. Could hardly believe in myself when I didn't. Alright, we got a real boss fight here versus the dude that I colloquially refer to as the Blighted Ovum. Wow, that was pro-dodging right there. Perhaps. Oh, Eternal Heart. Like I said, every time I think I'm getting down and out, the game gives me some little glimpse of hope. Which is nice of it, but also, I have a feeling the Troll Engine just strings you along long enough to let you down. We'll try down right here, which will take us to the boss room at some point down the line. Maybe not straight away. Okay, we got the Nail recharge, which we'll use. We'll save it. We'll save it because we want to definitely make sure that we have a chance to fight Mom's Heart with the best possible situation on our hands. Wow, this is bad dodging all in a row. We are actually in danger of losing that Eternal Heart. Which feels bad, man. It feels like you're losing your kids. I was supposed to protect it, but I couldn't even do that. This seems like a great room to use the Nail on as well, but I know we've got to be getting very close to the boss fight. So I'm just going to tough it out. We're on our Eternal Heart. We got a Spirit Heart drop from Gluttony. Why won't you let me die? Just teasing me on either push me over the edge in terms of great items or let me slowly fade away here. That being said, any run where you beat Mom's Heart is not necessary. Like, you can't necessarily call that run a disappointment. So as long as we do that, I think there's some pride in this game. Mostly carry through on our items. I've had very poor skill this game. That happens, you know, variation in player skill. I did my graduate thesis on it at Hamburger College. We will take out the champion here. Champion will have a chance to drop a Spirit Heart, of course, because of the MITRE. Should he ever die. Oh, he dropped a bomb. Which is also worth, yeah, it's something. So is the Spirit Heart that got dropped randomly. Probably at this point could have gotten another Nail charge. But I'm being a little bit overly cautious. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because I think I was a little bit overly brash for a while. Nothing there. There we go. Finally! This smells like a chain reaction waiting to happen. It smells like victory. And yes, we will just go for this fight now. I mean, I don't know how it's going to go. Potentially awesome, potentially terrible. Those are the two, potentially middling. Those are the possibilities that we have at our disposal right now. We're doing solid damage. I'm taking solid damage because I'm an idiot and just stand right next to the enemies as they spawn because I think I'm wielding Mom's knife or something when I'm actually not. Yeah, that was pretty good. Should be zombies. Larry Jr.'s. Whatever. Now zombies, where this bomb is actually very important. Van was very well done. That bomb is not as important, but at least it still does damage to Mom's Heart as well. We should get continuous bombs. Right after the Duke of Flies then. And we're gonna have a chance to make things work on the cathedral, but I don't know, man. Seems pretty unlikely. Game's doing its part, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think we might be able to get out of this without taking damage, and thus giving us another Eternal Heart for the next floor. Perfect. Don't walk on the creep, and we'll just head up. Now with 4 hearts. The cathedral, now with 4 hearts. Only at IHOP. In my head, the cathedral is actually like a Denny's dish, and it's like a cathedral made out of like just fried eggs or something with maple syrup inside of it. And it's only $2.99. Every time I go to Denny's, I always go like late at night, and they seat me at like a table away from everybody else, and I feel like they're like, oh man, this guy's bald. He must be like a gangbanger or something. No, man, I just want some grilled cheese or something. I don't even remember what I'd order at Denny's. It's been a while. All I get at Denny's is a carafe of juice, and then I speedball some heroin in the bathroom. Okay, here we go. We're against Isaac. This has got to be our death now. If we can hit one more time, we're done. But at least we made it, you know? It's like, it doesn't matter if you win the race as long as you cross the finish line. Although, we're not really crossing the finish line or winning the race, because this has been an incredibly slow and almost painful run. But in any case, that was a good victory lap, wouldn't you say? And as always, a little post-Isaac stretch. I feel like I'm leading like a Sesame Street charge. Now, arms up in the air. No, I will see you guys next time with another HD hot Isaac walkthrough on YouTube. Anyway, see you next time.